The Merchant of Venice, a la Shmoop. According to modern critics, William Shakespeare has problems. Nope, it's not just his receding hairline. According to some, this playwright of playwrights actually has some problem plays. Enter The Merchant of Venice, a play which some say is problematic because of the villainous character Shylock. This guy is mean, greedy, vengeful, and in a lot of ways fits every stereotype that people of Shakespeare's day believed about Jews. What is The Merchant of Venice really trying to say about Jewish people? Is it possible that the play is promoting the anti-Semitic attitude of its time? Most Jewish people had been given the boot way back in the 13th century.
All right, thanks. No, this means go away. Huh?
So all the English had to go on in Shakespeare's time were popular stories that made Jews out to be diabolic super-villains. These stories even claim that Jews stole Christian children on Easter to use the blood for Passover rituals. Some have said that the pound of flesh Shylock demands from Antonio is a reference to these blood rituals, and that the play is reinforcing these out-of-control stereotypes. Of course, others will tell you that the play is actually criticizing the prejudices of its time. Shylock's famous speech in which he asks, "If you prick us, do we not bleed?" insists that Jews and Christians share a common humanity. The fact that Shylock says all this, even though he's been spit upon, kicked, and railed against for being different, could show that he's more than a negative Jewish stereotype. So it might be that the play is way ahead of its time in its portrayal of Jewish people, right? Another possibility, though, is that the play isn't taking any stance at all. It's just dramatizing exactly the kind of stuff that was going down in its time. Shakespeare may have written a character like Antonio who spews tons of terrible things about Jews because, well, there were tons of people going around doing just that. The end of the play, where Shylock is stripped of a lot of his wealth and forced to convert to Christianity, might not be saying that this is the way things ought to be. Instead, it could just be showing the way things are. So what do you think? What is The Merchant of Venice trying to say about the Jews? Is it promoting the anti-Semitic attitude of its time? Is it critiquing these prejudices? Or is it just telling it how it is? Shmup amongst yourselves.